Lynsey, and I'm going to be telling you how to get the most from the Plan feature in Sharktower. First, go to Edit Plan. I like to start by creating clusters to mark out the key phases of work. You can also use clusters for blocking out things like holidays or other important periods. To create a cluster, simply click on the toolbar on the left or press C on your keyboard, then click and drag to create the desired shape. Give it a name and change the colour if you want to. To move a cluster, click in the top left on the name until you see the 4-arrow handle appear. To resize a cluster, hover over any corner and click and drag. This is usually easier if you zoom in. To rename or change the colour of a cluster, click on the name in the top left. Once you've done this, you can create your activities. These are the medium-level pieces of work that make up your project. You can see I've created some here already. To create an activity, simply click on the Activities option in the toolbar or press A on your keyboard, and then click where you want the activity to start, release, and click again to mark the end. Then click on the line to give the activity a name and a workstream, and that's your activity created. The other way to create an activity is to click on the plus on any existing node on the plan, then drag until it's the right length and click again. Now let's talk about workstreams quickly. Workstreams are what dictate the colour of the line on the plan and represent teams of people required to deliver a piece of work. You might want to split them into test, design and build, or simply Scrum Team 1, 2 and 3. Workstreams pull through to the overview to give a workstream performance report, and they can be filtered by in the Kanban to give a view of all the work associated with one team. Now, if we go back to the plan, you'll see you start off with a default workstream. So let's look at renaming first. To rename a workstream, click in the legend in the bottom left. Here you can also change the workstream lead, abbreviation, and the colour. If you want to create a new workstream, click on the workstream icon in the top left of any activity detail view, then create new workstream. Give it a name, assign an owner, and give it a sensible abbreviation that others will identify with. To delete a workstream, click on the workstream you want to delete in the bottom left, then click delete. This will not delete the associated activities, but will render them workstreamless. Going back to activities, here are some other things to know. Extending and shortening activities can be done by clicking the end node and dragging. If you want to move a node in the middle of multiple activities, you just need to select the node in the same way, look out for the pink plus sign. If instead you want to disconnect one activity from the others, you can hover in the same place but grab a white end node handle instead. If at any point you make a mistake, you can undo your changes by pressing the undo icon at the top of the screen or using Ctrl-Z on your keyboard. If you have a pattern of activities, for example sprint cycles, which you want to repeat, you can copy and paste these by holding down Shift on your keyboard and drawing a box around the ones you want to copy, then use Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V on your keyboard. This bulk selection method is also useful if you want to bulk delete. Simply press delete on your keyboard when you've got the activity selected, then continue. If you want to bulk move, it's the same method. Hold down Shift and draw a box, and then drag to the desired place. Whilst planning, you may want to mark key milestones in your project. You should use outcomes to do this. Select this option from the toolbar, then place the outcome node at the end of an activity. When the outcome flag changes colour, you can see you've put it in the right place. Give the outcome a name and an owner, then press done. Once you're ready, you can publish your plan. This makes your changes visible in view mode, so you can share your plan with your team. Thank you for listening. I hope that's been useful.